morning. Well, as you can see, I'm back in the tarot room here. And going to do a couple of the morning reads here. We'll start out with the Priestess. And then I think I'll do one from this other deck as well. We'll do 2 morning reads. And so let's see what the subject is here going forward. What is the subject today? Okay, the starting subject is bright heart light, open connections. Open connections. So that's one thing I always teach, focusing on the spiritual heart center, opening that to be able to connect. Let's see what other information, guidance they're going to give us on that. Okay, what we have is vulnerability. Okay. Yeah, when you start opening a heart, a lot of people want to try to protect themselves and keep everything closed down because they worry about being vulnerable, okay? But, the vulnerability, when you open yourself up, sometimes you have to find out that you can trust people and be vulnerable, be open. To close yourself off all the time means that you have basically put yourself in a prison of your own making. Yeah, so here is where it says with vulnerable, dare to be vulnerable. Dare to open your heart. Dare to, again, be honest with what's taking place. And honesty sometimes means that, we have to be a little vulnerable. The challenge is home. The challenge is home. Let's see what we have with that. Oop. Home and transformation. Yeah. Our transformation happens where we live, okay? So again, a big part of it is, again, looking at the mind, how it's working, what it's doing, how it's affecting the form, the body, where you live. And the transformation happens in the heart center, okay? In the heart spiritual heart center, there's a transformation that can take place, and it happens in your home. It's your, the spiritual heart center is the temple that you can go into at any time, any day, to commune with the divine is, okay? So what we have going forward, we have void. Now, void does not mean devoid. Like I said, it's the pregnant void, pregnant with everything that will ever come into existence, but it has no, at this point, it's before it has been, come out in the expression, okay? The expression, okay? So what is it that you're going to bring forward from the heart center? What is it you're going to communicate, to have come into existence, okay? because it proceeds from our heart. Where is your heart? Where is your mind? Where are your thoughts? Okay? So all of that has to do with what gets expressed, what comes forward out of the void. Okay? What is going to come into manifestation in our world, okay, has to do with where our focus is. Quantum. Where you put that energy is what is going to continue to come forward. Okay? And it all comes from the heart. All comes from our spiritual heart. Okay? The divine is that. And the more you can open that connection and recognize what it is, okay, and be vulnerable. You don't always have to sit there and trying to protect myself. I need to keep because the more we try to protect ourselves, the more we're in a cage. You got to dare to be vulnerable, to step out, to be open, okay, so that transformation can take place. You've got to have space. Void, you have to have the space for the transformation to happen, okay? So make space and go forward. And again, don't be afraid to open the heart center and to commune with the divine is, okay? So I'm going to leave this here. And we're going to go on to the second reading. We're going to pull one from this other deck and pull one from this deck. And we'll see what kind of information the universe is going to give us this morning. So thank you for tuning in, love and light, and I'll see you online.